Also, I was having a lot of trouble figuring out how to use HTTP request within an agent, and I finally figured it out. I'm going to show you exactly how to do that, and it was so easy. So here's the deal. The reason I was having an issue is because I didn't know what to put in here. So you need to put a URL in order for it to search, but I don't know what I want to search. I want to ask the agent to search if it needs to search. I don't know what I want. So the answer is literally right here in front of me. It just says add placeholder right there, and they mean literally just add the text placeholder. Now this is what happens if you don't have that. And for reference, I just have some sample text that is markdown. Yes, it's markdown, and it's feeding into this agent. And all I said was find the URLs in this input and browse, forget the misspellings, disregard those, browse the content using HTTP request tool. Supposed to say tool, but it still did it properly. And then here's the HTML, or rather the markdown that I gave it. And then the system prompt, I basically wrote the same thing without the variable. And then if I click test, you will find that it doesn't properly work because this needs some kind of URL. I mean, it'll give me something, but it just won't use this tool. Let's see what it does eventually. Maybe nothing. I don't know. It's just having a, oh, here we go. It is chatting. It is with itself. It is doing something. Okay, here we go. So we did get something. It seems that all the URLs encountered an error while trying to access the HTTP tool. Invalid error. So it found URLs to search, but it didn't know how to access them. And the reason it didn't is because I didn't properly put this to placeholder. So all I did here was put placeholder. I left everything as is. And then let's let it rip one more time. Click play, and you can see right there that it's already crawling a few. Now here's a very important thing before you jump off the video. You're going to fail if you don't listen to this next part. Over here, you need to change the type of input that you're getting. It's set, I think, automatically to HTML, but if you leave it as HTML, it's going to give you a massive body, a massive amount of data in that JSON, and it's not going to be good. So what you want is HTML, and it'll give you a tiny little bits like this that are just the text of the page. Now, is this the best? Maybe not. Let's see. So let's grab a random section here of this page. Let's not do that one. Let's do this one here. And I'm going to copy this. I'm going to search it on Google with the exact string so that I can get the exact page that we're looking at. This is the page, and I guess it's the home page. So yeah, there actually was really not that much text on that home page. And that's what I wanted to test. If there was a ton of text or a little bit of text on that home page. So business education as it should be. It's actually not on there. Maybe I'm not on the correct page. Let's try it. This one, there was an error with one of the links. Let's see. Okay, I'm gonna grab this string. I'm gonna put that in quotes, search for it, and I got this here. And indeed, it was a very short string, and this was found in it. So you can. My point of bringing this up is that it did scrape, and using the text instead of the HTML, I was still able to receive a decent amount of text, considering that this page is very small. I wonder if this is even in it. Interestingly, it's not. So I don't know exactly where it's grabbing this, but if you leave it to JSON, it's going to be massive. Actually, I think I meant to say if you leave it as JSON or HTML, it'll be massive. I just chose text and it gave me these smaller strings. But either way, that was enough to feed it into the AI to give me back an answer to something. So here are the results of the URLs that we found. And now it's giving me like a summary of the URLs that it scraped. So that is how you use the agents. And do remember that agents are meant to be used with tools, so not by themselves, and it decides by itself. So it's the one that decides whether or not it will use the tools. However, of course, in the system prompt for this agent, I'm telling it you got to use a tool. So if you didn't want to always use a tool, you could say something different. Now, I do have a different method of crawling using scrapingbee, and I haven't tried this yet, but I do use scrapingbee, and maybe I'll grab some of this. You can't see the whole API key, so that's good. But maybe I'll grab some of this and toss it into this here and make it scrape better. I don't know. But yeah, that's it for this video. If you enjoyed this, hit the like, you know what to do. Thanks.